Hello and welcome to Mind. Today we're going to explore a controversial topic: how to manipulate people to love you using dark psychology techniques. Before we begin, I want to make it clear that these techniques are not ethical or sustainable ways to build relationships. However, I know that many people struggle with feelings of inadequacy and rejection. So I want to provide some insights into the psychology of manipulation. If you're looking for genuine ways to connect with people and build meaningful relationships, I encourage you to check out our other videos. But if you're still interested in this topic, let's dive in. The first technique we're going to cover is known as neural manipulation. This involves subtly influencing the other person's thoughts and emotions by creating a sense of rapport and trust. You can do this by using mirroring and matching techniques such as matching their body language, tone of voice, and language patterns. By doing so, you create a subconscious connection with the other person, making them more receptive to your suggestions and requests. The second technique is fractionation. This involves alternating between positive and negative emotions to create a sense of emotional dependency. For example, you can give the other person a compliment, then criticize them, then give them another compliment, and so on. By doing so, you create a roller coaster of emotions that can make the other person feel addicted to your attention and validation. Host. The third technique is anchoring. This involves associating a particular emotion or behavior with a specific stimulus, such as a word, phrase, or gesture. For example, you can use a specific phrase or gesture every time you want the other person to feel happy or excited. By doing so, you create a mental association between the stimulus and the emotion, making it easier to manipulate the other person's feelings and behaviors. Host. The fourth technique is narrative control. This involves creating a narrative or story that frames you in a positive light and the other person in a negative light. For example, you can portray yourself as the hero who rescues the other person from their problems or limitations. By doing so, you create a power dynamic that makes the other person feel indebted to you and more likely to comply with your requests. The fifth technique is cognitive dissonance. This involves creating a situation where the other person's beliefs or actions contradict each other, making them feel uncomfortable and motivated to change their behavior. For example, you can praise the other person for their intelligence, then give them a task that is challenging or impossible to complete. By doing so, you create cognitive dissonance that can make the other person feel motivated to prove their intelligence and comply with your requests. In conclusion, while these dark psychology techniques can be effective in manipulating people to love you, they are not ethical or sustainable ways to build relationships. Instead, I encourage you to focus on building genuine connections and trust with others. By being authentic, empathetic, and respectful, you can create meaningful relationships that are based on mutual understanding and appreciation. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more insights and tips. See you in the next video.